Welcome back, everyone. I figured I would talk about this because there's something in the news that I actually know about. So, Wolfie Kahletti charged after spraying pesticide on Walmart groceries in viral stunt. So, this is a social media personality who goes around apparently and pranks people or something. And he decided that a great prank would be to spray Hot Shot, bed bug, and flea killer all over produce at Walmart, which got him arrested for trying to poison people, which makes sense. So, what I wanted to talk about was what actually is in this bed bug killer, what is likely to do to people, because there is quite a bit of talk about, oh, this is a major public health threat. They even talk about it in this article. Um, and it isn't, I mean, it isn't not a public health threat, but it isn't like you're in serious danger here. Um, so, let's just check out what he did here. So the first couple of things that he sprays, you have like bananas, oranges over here, or sweet potatoes, gourds. Not a huge problem because these are things that you don't eat the peel of. But I think later he does spray some edible peeled fruits. So like citrus is not, although you can eat citrus peels because you do zest. So this is the real problem. So we start spraying like apples and tomatoes, things that you would actually. And this is crazy, like spraying meat. So this is what Walmart had to say about this, which is he tried to like go in and pull the stuff off the shelves because oh, it was just a prank, bro. Um, I think they said it took like 10 to 20 minutes for him to do this. So in that meantime, people are taking stuff and buying it. So there's all these people that could have easily taken all of this pesticide sprayed food. Um, so that's what really got him charged with like poisoning people or attempt to poison or introduce poison, which is a felony. And then Walmart had to throw away all this stuff, which was like $1 million worth of produce because now it's unsellable. And this was the other thing. So at the end there, you see that he just like wheels it to the back. Is that they're saying that he never had any intention of paying for any of this, which again, theft. Um, so the real issue, I mean, the misdemeanor stuff is like, well, it's not really misdemeanor when you're talking about $1 million worth of damages, but the felony charge here is the introduction of poison. So let's talk about the poisons that he picked up. So he picked up this hot shot bed bug killer, the ultra version, which I don't think I could find. Um, but the chemicals that they use are common. Which this first one here, this super long name here, is diphenithrol or diphenithrin, um, diphenithrin. And this, then the second one here, this is just a diphenithrin synergistic chemical, and then you have imidacloprid. So there's two different pesticides in this. So you have diphenithrin and imidacloprid. Both of these are nerve agents. So the issue with inhaling them is it can kind of mess with your nervous system, or eating them will make you quite ill, which is the problem here for like the chicken and the apples, the tomatoes, things that you would eat the exterior of. There is the chance that this will make you quite ill from eating it. You'll be vomiting, terrible stomach cramps, stuff like that. But for a normal adult, the this is from the SDS sheet. So the SDS sheet is the safety data sheet information. If you work in a laboratory or any sort of industrial area, you are probably extremely familiar with these. So this is the ingestion may cause stomach distress, nausea, vomiting. This is the toxicology information. The LD50s of these especially for oral, is not particularly low. So it's 5 grams per kilogram is the LD50. So no one's eating 5 grams of this pesticide. So if you're a healthy adult, this is not likely to kill you. However, if you are feeding like those cut up apples to a child, there is the chance that they're going to become very, very ill from this. And then the other issue with like the chicken, say, or just bringing this stuff into the house, is that these two chemicals, imidacloprid and this pyrethroid, I believe, is the other one. Is the other class of the other chemical, the diphenhydrin. I believe both of those are extremely toxic to cats. So if you have a pet cat who comes into contact with this food, it is very, very poisonous. In these low amounts, I don't know if it would actually kill the cat, but it would make the cat very ill. Sometimes with these animals, it makes all their hair fall out, or makes them like drooly. They lose function of their basic motor skills, stuff like that. Makes them vomit, stuff like that. So if you do have an animal, it's that would come in contact with any of this food, like maybe you fed them a little of that sprayed chicken. It could make the animal very, very ill. So I don't know how. I mean, they're not going to get him for something like attempted murder or putting people in lethal danger or something. But it is still poisoning. And you could get him for, they could charge him with assault or something, because there is or attempted assault, attempted battery. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know exactly what you would charge him with. But if you were to be one of these unfortunate people that bought this, the chances of you becoming seriously ill off of eating, that sprayed banana are pretty much non-existent. You might get some skin irritation from handling the produce and stuff like that. But other than that, you shouldn't be too worried about it. That being said, this guy is clearly an asshole, and he should be charged with this. I fully support him being charged with this attempted poisoning and destruction of $1 million worth of property and all this other stuff. But I was just excited because there was something in the news that I actually knew something about. So I'll talk to you guys later. See you around.